When the world gets too heavy, put it on.
Hi guys, so today's video is going to be about study tips and basically like how I do well in school. Like, I'm a straight A student, but it takes a lot of work to get there, and that is something that a lot of people have trouble with, and I've seen that in my own life, and I've seen that within like my classmates and peers. So this video is just gonna be some helpful tips to maybe, not have those problems. Alright, without any further ado, let's get going. So I think a big part of studying is taking notes, and a lot of people have trouble taking notes, or they, like, once it gets to the point where the teachers don't give you a certain template to like fill out like words and they tell you exactly what to write, it can be kind of hard to figure out what you're even supposed to write. Because like, what are you supposed to know? What are you supposed to not know? So basically, like, one way to do it is just write down like everything that seems vaguely important while the teacher's like giving the lecture, and then when you get home, write it all again, but make it pretty. Like, make it look good. Like something you are proud of and something you enjoy, because that's what I enjoy. Like, I enjoy art and stuff of that nature. So making my notes like very pretty and using like nice fonts and colors and having a color system just makes me happy. Also, highlighters. I cannot stress highlighters enough. Have a highlighter system. Like, I have like yellow highlighters is for like important terms or important phrases, things that just need to be known, and usually your teacher will like emphasize these points. Orange is usually in like a class like chemistry or math where I'm solving a problem and I'm showing an example of that. I will highlight like the problem itself in orange. And then pink I'll use for vocabulary, definitions, and stuff like that. But there are also other highlighters and other things that you might want to highlight in your life. So really, I just recommend going on Pinterest or just coming up with something that works for you specifically, because every class is different. Every person's school experience is different. Like, no two people, like, I can't just tell you all of my study tips and just expect them to work for you, which is why it's like, you gotta just figure out your own thing, fam, because it's different for everyone. Another very important part of like actually doing well in school is knowing what you're supposed to do. Like, this sounds stupid. I mean, like, have a planner, write out everything that you need to do in one day, and like plan, like, if you have a big project coming up, plan out what night you're going to do things so that you don't have it all shoved to the last night, because that's just not fun. Nobody wants to be up for like 6 hours doing a project that you could have been doing over the past month. Nobody wants to do that. So just plan things out, okay? Also, like, back to studying. Like, once you find out that you have a test or like a quiz coming up, study every night that you have, like, before then, or every night that's like plausible. Like, if you know you're gonna like have a soccer game or something and you won't be home until like 11 one night, then sure, like, okay, don't study, because sleep's important. You gotta get your sleep. But if you like have nothing better to do, study. Like, just do it, at least for like 10-15 minutes a night. It's not that hard, and it'll probably boost your grade a bit, so I recommend it. And also, like, when you're doing your homework, do your tangible assignments first, and by that I mean like your papers, your worksheets, stuff like that, of that nature, before you do your studying, because if you do your studying first, then you'll have like no motivation to do any like actual work. So yeah. Right, let's talk about the actual study session itself. First things first, no distractions. I know you want to have your phone out and you want to be listening to like your bopping music, but sometimes you just can't do that. If you really want to listen to music, which I do, I listen to music while I study because I always listen to music. That's who I am. But they're like chill hop I recommend, or just like instrumental music or classical music, just something that will not like make you want to start singing, because I mean, yeah. So I recommend also having like a specific space where you study. Like, I study at my desk every day, and like, don't study in your bed, because then you'll be a bit too chill, and you don't want to be too chill while you're studying, because like, I mean, you're not really relaxed. You shouldn't be relaxed. You should be focused, working hard. Another thing, flashcards. Cannot preach flashcards enough. They like actually make you have to think instead of just like blindly reading through things. I mean, yes, you have to read through things, but also you need to be able to comprehend what you're reading, like write it down or like speak it out loud while you're reading it, because that will like help retain it in your memory somehow if you're like an auditory learner. Honestly, I don't know. I don't really that's what I do personally. I'm just trying to list off what works for me. So I'll like speak out loud, and also flashcards. There are some good flashcard apps you can get like on your phone, but also no phones, you know. So if you trust yourself with your phone and like you don't have any friends like me, then get the Chegg Study app because you can like make flashcards. But if you don't trust yourself that much and you like actually have friends, then you might want to just use Quizlet instead. I mean, it's a free website. You can just make flashcards and they have like little games. You can just, it's a great way to study, okay? Like really recommend it. Also, if you're going to be studying for like long periods of time, take a few little breaks in between because like your brain will just die. So just get out your phone, you know, go through your Snapchat stories, look at everyone, but like don't take breaks that are like longer than 30 minutes because then you'll never go back. Actually, just don't take breaks that are longer than like 10 minutes because you'll never go back. But just, you know, just watch yourself. You know yourself. That's all I can say because everybody's different, you know? Everybody's different. If you don't get something, ask questions, ask your friends, and if your friends don't know, ask your teacher, even though that's awkward. But you know, sometimes you just gotta suck it up and do it, all right? And if you have like a super big test coming up, I recommend finding a bunch of friends that you have in that class, going out to getting coffee one afternoon, and study your butts off. My friends and I did this before our big history exam last year, and we all did pretty great on it. And we also all got like caffeinated, which, I mean, I love caffeine and coffee, like, so it was good. A good way to do it. Woohoo! Alright, so I hope you guys liked that video. I'm going to try and upload more videos because I really am like wanting to get back into YouTube, but I just haven't had time or the motivation because people on this channel are crap. Like, they're just mean to me. Like, I only have 2 subscribers, but they're just mean. I don't know why. But I'm trying to move past it because, you know, I don't need that negativity in my life. I'm my own person. I'm gonna post what I want, and if you don't like it, then that sucks for you, honestly. So yeah, subscribe if you are inclined. I'm gonna try and post it like 1 video a week now. That's like my goal. I don't know how well it's gonna work out because I have a lot of stuff going on in my life, but we'll see. All right, goodbye.